up guys, Pone here, and today we're doing another great Chinese knockoff review. I am here with Kira, also known as R2D2. You may know her from such HVZ events as the Loadout series I did with HVZ kids up at Western, as well as the HVZ musical montage that I did. Now tell me, Kira, how did you get into Nerf?
I came to Western and found out about Humans vs. Zombies, and my roommate and I decided, you know what, our entire dorm's playing, let's do it. So my first blaster was actually a Maverick, and I hated it. So I bought an Alpha Trooper like the next week.
Elite colored Alpha Trooper?
No, one of the orange and yellow ones, like the older ones.
We've got an awesome Chinese knockoff, I guess, of the Roughcut. I guess the brand of this is Blaze-Storm. Yeah, I'll just refer to these as the knockoff blasters, and right here is the knockoff Roughcut. As with the knockoff Firestrike, there are some excellent descriptions on this box that have sort of been lost in translation. So let's read off a couple of those. Pick your favorite.
This product is one model of gun, which can be chambered quickly, convenient in operation, which greatly enhance the interesting, fun, and safety.
You can invite your friends to play this battle game. One real-life cosplay game will be shown here. The adult size of our product is suitable for not only the adult and parent, but also the children. Children can also take part in the cosplay battle with the parents. It is one stimulating and safe battle game.
Soft Bullet Gun series has long shooting range with great fun. It's easy to operate. Also, it has the function of quick chambering and quick shooting ability. Enhance your skill and win the dominating advantage over your opponent in the fighting game by quick shooting every time. Trigger it and go towards the victory.
I love these boxes. So far, more than the blasters, I love the packaging for these. So do you want to get this open?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so with this, you get the blaster, of course.
You also get 20 darts in 2 packages. The box says that 10 of them are supposed to be suction cups, but they are not.
Just your typical knockoff darts. Well, since this is the knockoff Roughcut, we are of course going to be comparing it to the normal Nerf Roughcut. First, as far as price goes, the Roughcut is around $20 in between $20 and $25 at most retail establishments. I think it's actually on sale right now on Amazon for about $18, and this was $15, but there's no Prime, so with shipping, got this on Amazon, it was $5, so really they are roughly the same price.
Oh my god.
You can see the profile is fairly similar. This is semi-auto. This is a semi-auto shotgun. The Blaze-Storm is quite a bit larger, but they do have a similar length, and the handle is actually quite comfortable.
Oh my god. You have to pull back a little harder. Sounds sturdy.
It actually sounds awful. So there's a nice soft sound with the Nerf. You fire that, and it's kind of like they've already taken the air restrictor out, or they never put an air restrictor in there. Alright, well let's do a quick firing demo, and I will run this across the chronograph so we can see what sort of velocity we're talking about.
Okay, so you can shoot either 1 or 2. It's almost easier to fire it individually rather than firing both at once.
We just did a quick chronograph test, and we came back with an average just under 60. With the testing I've done, the Roughcut has come back with an FPS of 50, so this one is significantly higher. The upper 4 chambers fire close to 70, while the lower chambers are firing sub 50, so that's kind of where that average is coming from. The velocity tests were actually pretty good compared to the Roughcut.
I don't know, it sounds more solid, but it also sounds like it might break if you drop it too hard.
Priming is smooth with the Roughcut. Trigger pull is smooth. This thing is pretty rough. It feels like it's cheaply made. The slides around quite a bit, and it sounds like it's gonna break when you fire it. The performance is definitely above the Roughcut for sure. I am actually amazed that they can produce these things and sell them on Amazon. It really feels like they've got to be infringing on a design patent, but I don't know. Amazon's still selling them. So similar price, Roughcut or Blaze-Storm Roughcut knockoff.
The Roughcut is a little more reliable, I think, just based on the sound of the internals. I'd spend the extra $3 and get a rough cut.
I kind of agree. I do like the performance right now, but it does seem like this might be just a cheap toy that's going to break eventually. So really, all we're talking about is a little bit of extra power.
So something that we did just notice, this is one of his old orders of the knockoff darts, and this is from today's opened package, and they are a little shorter than normal. So that's why they fit so far down into the knockoff Roughcut, is because they're missing part of the
So I guess when they're not trying to sell something that's supposed to be exactly like the Nerf blasters, they're saving a little bit on material costs, like shaving off the last end, the little end part of the dart. Something I did want to test, because a problem with the Roughcut, of course, is with the air restrictor, it often pushes darts out of it when the spring. So these are old darts. These aren't none of these are brand new darts. And so I was doing a little bit of testing, waving around like that. Oh,
there went
one did come out, but I think it does hold the darts in there better than the Roughcut. Okay, so I totally lied. This thing kind of just spits out old darts horribly, similar to the Roughcut style. Let's shoot it off. That one, yeah, so you can see it right there. And another one just like that. Yeah, so that, I think I fired this probably 20 times now, and it's already starting to fail, at least using old darts, of course. So yeah, I think the verdict is maybe don't buy this. This is similar to the Fire Strike knockoff. This thing is not the best quality. So you were involved in the build and clear.
Yes.
Do you have anything else going on in the future now?
I think right now we are going to be having a summer mini game, which is the first time we've done it during the summer. It's basically like HVZ condensed into one day, where there's 3 missions, and we have usually 3 human teams, that it becomes a humans versus zombies. All trying to get through an objective, and if you die and become a zombie during the first mission and decide that you want to become human, like you want to play as human in the next 2, you can reset your humanity at the beginning of the next mission.
It'd be nice if we could all just reset our humanity sometimes. Alright, Kira, well, thank you for doing the review with me. It has been good having you.
Thanks for having me.
Don't buy the Blaze Storm shotgun
I mean,
Roughcut.
unless you want to not fire darts.
Yeah, unless you want short little stubby darts, though, you could probably just scissor those off if you wanted to match their darts. Yeah, buy it for the box if you want some humor in your life.
I don't know, you could also, if you're going for a cosplay thing maybe, or a costuming thing where you don't actually have to use it, you just gotta paint it to make it look nice, this could potentially be a little better just because it's got all of the raised bits on it.
That is true. That is similar to the Busby Brute that I painted. Horrible looking, really, but the raised places make painting it excellent. And so this does have that going for it. Alright, you heard it here first, cosplayers. Lots of raised areas. Better for painting.